Assalamualaikum and good day everyone, especially to you Ma'am Nef. I am Jannah Bacarat and I will be discussing the information about the Blaan people, their geographical location and demographics, their language, ethnic origins and identity, religion, social structure, customs and traditions, economy and livelihood, and education. So, let us start. First, who are the Blaan? Blaan are known for their super colorful outfits, their amazing beadwork, and also their rich storytelling traditions. Despite all the modern influences like Christianity and even globalization, they still really try to preserve their culture. Now, where do they live? Mostly, you can find the Blaan people in the provinces of South Cotabato, Sarangani, Sultan Kudarat, and Davao del Sur. They prefer staying in mountainous areas. Parang more peaceful and connected to nature yung vibe nila. So as for the demographics naman, their population is around 400,000 to 500,000 individuals. So as you can see, marami-rami din sila. So they mainly speak the Blaan language, which is part of the Bilic branch under Austronesian languages. But since marami na rin silang nakaka-experience ng outside cultures, marami sa kanila ang marunong na rin mag-Cebuano, Tagalog, and even English. Now, let's proceed to their ethnic identity and religion. Now, their ethnic identity and religion is very interesting because Blaan culture is rooted in very ancient traditions. Before, they were mostly animistic, meaning they believed in spirits and nature gods, but now, a lot of Blaan have become Christians then, though they sometimes mix it pa rin with their original beliefs. Next is their social structure. Now, Blaan communities are very family-centered. Usually, they are led by a dato or an elder. So, parang respeto talaga sa mga elders is a big thing sa kanila. Now, for their costumes and traditions, they have a lot of arranged marriages, just like us na mga Ranao. And they really take time to honor important life events like births, deaths, and especially ceremonies to honor their ancestors and spirits. Also, their traditional clothes and accessories, very interesting and beautiful. Like the beadworks are so intricate. Now let's talk about their economy and livelihood. Most of them are farmers. They practice upland agriculture, meaning they farm in the mountains and they also hunt and gather forest products. Plus, they are really skilled sa paggawa ng beadwork, weaving, and even weapon making. Now lastly, their education. Nowadays, maraming Blaan communities na that have the access to public schools, but they still really make an effort to keep their traditions alive, especially their language and traditional knowledge. So overall, the Blaan people show us the importance of preserving your culture even in the middle of change. They're really an example of resilience and pride sa sariling identity.
Now let's proceed to the visual arts of Blaan people. The Blaan visual arts are a vibrant reflection of their deep connection with nature, spirituality, and social life. Each artistic expression is not just for beauty, but also holds cultural and symbolic meaning. Traditional clothing of the Blaan people. Blaan traditional clothing is known for its intricate designs and detailed craftsmanships. Women wear beautifully embroidered blouses called kembrong and skirts called tabe, which are often richly decorated with beads, brass, ornaments, and mother of pearl. These garments are more than just clothing. They show the wearer's identity, status, and heritage. Men, on the other hand, traditionally wear embroidered jackets and loincloths. Beadwork of the Blanc people. Beadwork is an essential part of Blanc culture. They are well known for creating fine bead, necklaces, earrings, and belts. These accessories are not just decorative but are also used to signify social status or important stages in life. Weaving, one of the most prestigious traditional skills among the Blanc culture, is tabi weaving. This involves using abaca fibers that are dyed with natural pigments to produce vibrant colors and geometric patterns. The designs are often symbolic and take great skill to produce. And lastly, the carvings and metalworks. The Blanc are also skilled in brasswork and carving. They create finely crafted items such as betel nut boxes, jewelry, and ceremonial blades. These objects often feature intricate designs and are used in both daily life and important rituals.
Hi, I am Raihanie S, Ampuan, and I will be discussing Balaan culture and its phonetic arts. So what is phonetic arts? So when we say phonetic arts, this likely refers to an artistic expression that emphasizes sound in spoken language such as chanting, poetry, oral traditions, and sharing stories through words. In the context of Balaan culture, phonetic arts are used to preserve their history, traditions, and values through epic chants, songs, and rituals.
The Balaan indigenous group preserves its culture through rich oral traditions. Their Ulahinan epic chants recount heroic tales, while folk songs document daily life and history. Proverbs and riddles convey wisdom, and ritual performances combine chanting, storytelling, and spirit invocations. These traditions serve as both entertainment and cultural education, passing down values and beliefs across generations. However, modernization threatens their survival, making preservation efforts essential.
Good day, ma'am. My name is Farhan C. Samsoden, and I'm about to discuss the kinetic arts of Balaan culture. So what is the Balaan culture? The Balaan people are one of the indigenous Lamad groups of Mindanao, Philippines, known for their colorful attire, traditional beadwork, and rich oral tradition. They continue to preserve their unique identity despite external influences. Now, let's move on to their kinetic arts. So the first is traditional dances. Balaan dances often imitate the movements from nature, such as bird or flowing rivers. So here is the example of dances of Balaan culture. And now I have here the called Madal Tahu, a courtship dance. Symbolizes a man's pursuit of a woman's love through peaceful gesture. And here is my research about what is Madal Tahu.
In the heart of Mindanao, the Balaan people have long preserved their identity through rhythm, movement, and their strength.
Some dances also portray martial skills, reflecting the Balaan historic need to defend their communities. Each movement sharp, deliberate, powerful, is a memory of survival passed through generations.
Through dance, the Balaan continue to honor the words of the past, keeping their legacy alive with every step.
Other arts or functional arts. Functional arts are artistic creations that serve both aesthetic and practical purposes. In traditional Filipino culture, many items used in daily life also reflect the creativity and craftsmanship of the people. This report highlights several examples of functional arts, including weapons, tools, and musical instruments. One example of functional art is the itak, a traditional knife used for defense and agricultural purposes. Spears are also common and are often finely crafted. These weapons are not only tools for survival and protection but also hold cultural ceremonial significance. Their detailed designs show the artistry and skill of the makers. Everyday objects like lalab or brass betel nut containers, gongs, and tools are often beautifully decorated. These items are made to be both useful and visually appealing. Designs reflect traditional patterns and are often passed down through generations. They show that even simple daily items can be works of art. In Filipino culture, music plays an important role in rituals and celebrations. Two main instruments are the agong, a large hanging gong, and the kolintang, a set of small horizontally laid gongs. These instruments are not only essential for music, but are also decorated and treated as treasured cultural items. They bring people together and express community identity. In conclusion, functional arts show how beauty and purpose can go hand in hand. Through weapons, tools, and instruments, we see the creativity, skill, and values of Filipino communities. These objects are more than just items, they are a reflection of tradition, identity, and heritage.